Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan here, and I apologize. I made my video, but it was on the wrong channel, so I had to redo it here. This time I'm talking about people don't always have the answers for things. Now, I could try to look up the word expert, but I'm not sure how it's spelled. But for example, Jordan says, you'll have experts, people who have expertise or experience or information in their fields. But sometimes they do come up with theories, and sometimes it turns out to be the reason, or it turns out not to be the reason. For example, Jordan says, my computer likes to lock up. And it doesn't lock up on its own. It likes to lock up when another program acts up. Like if it's Norton Security Fleet or Google Chrome, for example. It likes to lock up. Now, I hadn't done this stuff since Friday. Now, I bet you if I talk to anyone at ACER or Microsoft, they'll come up with theories about why it's doing what it's doing. Well, maybe it's a virus. First off, Jordan said, for it to be a virus would imply, but guess what? I have Norton Security Fleet, and I run Norton Live updates all the time, and I run the full scan of protection, tune-up, and backup. And Microsoft Windows Defender's up, and the firewall's up, and I run window updates for Microsoft Windows updates. Well, those are some of my theories to why it's acting up. Well, it's only a 3-month-old computer, 3-month-old version of Microsoft Windows 8.1. So the experts come up with their theory, Jordan says. They might go with, oh, it might be a virus. That's the first theory they usually come up with, because that's the only one that could probably fit the reason. But then when you tell them that you have Norton Security Fleet, and that you run Norton Live updates, and that you run full system scan, including protection and tune-up and backup, and when you tell them you run Microsoft Windows updates for Microsoft Windows updates, and when you tell them the firewall's up and Microsoft Windows Defender's on, it kind of blows a hole in the whole virus theory, especially when you run the full system scan and comes back saying there's nothing here, no threats found. Another theory that these people come up with is that maybe it's Microsoft Windows itself. Well, maybe it's Microsoft Windows 8.1 itself, a version on this one. Well, Jordan said, so apparently it could be that this one has the error that causes it to lock up, but why would it wait until the Friday after Thanksgiving to start doing it? I don't know. That's another theory. Another theory they would try and make you run through would be the hard drive. Also, they'd make you run Windows Diagnostics, and normally Diagnostics can only be, the option to run Diagnostics can only be done when you are in the Microsoft Windows startup page, or the main, or the most, or what they call it, the EMOS settings. EMOS settings usually can only be the emo page, or almost, I can't say the word right, my face is kicking in now. The domos, I can't say it right. Can only be taken into if you are in the Dymos, I guess Dymos, I can't say the word right, settings. And then run a whole diagnosis, and they come back and tell you either we got a problem or we don't got a problem. But that would be implying taking up the manufacturer and the provider of the operating system on a liability. Now, some people are going to say, oh, ACER has a liability and so does Microsoft. Yeah, well, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But they'll have their theories. The Domos settings. But on my computer, there aren't no Dymos settings. There's just ACER loading up, and that's it. There aren't no, oh, hit F1 or F2 to go to safe page or boot up page or whatever they called it. There isn't. But I bet you if you did hit any one of those two buttons when you were in that load up page, it would probably send you to the page. It doesn't technically doesn't say anything. But anyway, Jordan said, regardless of that, the experts will have opinions. They'll have theories. It may be the cause, may not be the cause. Now I know some people might get upset with me saying, "Oh, the experts know more than you do." Sometimes they do. That's right, the experts, sometimes they know some stuff you don't know. But another thing that the experts, they have theories too. Somebody might say, another expert might tell me, "Oh, maybe you need to be cleaning things out of your internet property." I do. And the only thing that I seem to be cleaning out my properties, if there's anything, is history. So yeah, that's about it. I'm Jordan. I'll see you later.